welcome back to another episode of the Goblin Gazette. Karth is here with some more Destiny lore. We are going to be switching things up a bit today. I wanted to take a break from some of the bosses we fight and talk about the Guardians. Specifically, I wanted to talk about the classes. So for those who are not familiar, there are 3 classes in Destiny: Titans, Warlocks, and Hunters. I plan on talking about each of them, but today we will just be talking about the Titans. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the lore. The defenders of the city and the stalwart bastions of hope for those within its walls. It was by their hands that the city was built, and it is by their blood and sacrifice that it stands to this day. These are the Titans. The Titans are known for their honor, strength, courage, and their love of punching things. While Warlocks and Hunters may be focused on threats outside the city's walls, the Titans look to its defense. They have taken a blood oath to ensure it will always stand strong. They are sometimes referred to as the blunt force instruments of the Traveler's will. Whereas a Hunter or a Warlock may come up with a creative solution to a problem, the Titans prefer to face it head-on. Currently, Titans have 3 subclasses: Defenders, Strikers, and Sunbreakers. Defenders utilize the powers of the Void to protect their allies and disintegrate their enemies. They are strategists and tacticians controlling the flow of the battlefield. Their Ward of Dawn protects and bolsters their defenses and increases their strengths. Strikers wield Arclight. They are brash and run headlong into danger, looking for anybody to smash with their Fist of Havoc. They are masters of chaos, leaving their enemies reeling from their aggressive onslaught. Sunbreakers embrace the fury of the sun. They set the battlefield ablaze and watch their enemies burn away. They wield the legendary Hammer of Sol, crushing their enemies before its might. There have been multiple Titan orders, each with different goals and strategies. They include the Firebreak Order, the First Pillar Order, the Pilgrim Order, the Stoneborn Order, the Sun Legion, and the Sunbreakers.
Can't take another hit like that. Jump!
The Firebreak Order were a group of Titans who believed the best way to defend the last city was to actually take the fight to the enemy. If they caused enough trouble for the enemy away from the walls of the city, then the enemy would never have a chance to regroup and focus on the city. They would attempt to take ground and hold it. An in-game mechanic that perfectly illustrates this are sunspots. If you have the right perks, Sunbreakers become more powerful while standing in them. It symbolizes the Firebreak Order's belief of relentlessly pushing forward. The First Pillar Order has very little information. What we do know is that they were very successful in fighting against the darkness, but these successes often cost them their lives. The Pilgrim Order is the oldest Titan order. They were formed to protect refugees who were seeking shelter under the Traveler's shadow long before the last city was built. It is said that they were formed during the Dark Age. The Stoneborn Order are the defenders of the last city. They, more than any other order, are dedicated to the defense and protection of the last city and its people. The Sun Legion has very little information about them at this time, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll get more information on them in the future. The Sunbreakers are an ancient order of Titans. They, unlike the other orders, prefer to stay in the wilds rather than the last city. They are mercenaries for hire, and they are made up entirely of Sunbreaker Titans who wield the legendary Hammer of Sol. At one point, Osiris brokered a deal with them, but Zavala objected to the deal, earning the Sunbreakers' resentment. During the Taken War, Zavala sends us in search of the Sunbreakers, hoping for their aid. Unfortunately, they have been wiped out by the Vex and are lost to time. We travel to the Burning Shrine and revive the Fallen Order. There are many well-known titans, but some of them are Saint 14, the legendary Exo-Titan, who hunted down and killed the Kel of the House of Devils by headbutting his skull in. He held Osiris in high regard, even suggested he lead the vanguard. When Osiris went missing, the speaker sent him off to find him. Unfortunately, Saint 14 has been missing since.
It's not fallen, but it's regenerated.
Saladin Forge was the last original Iron Lord, or so we thought until Ephrodite showed up. When the Iron Lords set off to find Siva, they made their way to the replication chamber. While the others sacrificed themselves, Saladin was left to carry on their memory. When the Fallen discovered Siva, Saladin personally gathered Guardians to fight back the Splicers and train up a new generation of Iron Lords. Kabir the Legionless was a Titan who was obsessed with the Vex, going so far as to make a full set of armor from their bodies. This unfortunately may have led to his demise, as many believe the armor itself drove him mad. He led an ill-fated fire team comprised of him, Praedyth, and Pahanin into the Vault of Glass. Pahanin was able to escape, but Praedyth and Kabir were lost to the vault. As Kabir died, he used his last bit of light to create the Aegis, which allowed us to defeat the Templar. Shax, the friendly neighborhood crucible handler, is a Titan who gained renown from the Battle of Six Fronts. The fallen houses united to reclaim the Traveler. In a moment of either desperation or strategy, Shax led a group of Guardians who attacked the Fallen after they had been rebuffed. This attack successfully broke the Fallen line, possibly saving the city from destruction. He and his Redjacks currently claim and secure areas for the Crucible, sometimes facing heavy resistance. There are many more great Titans who did some amazing things. If you are interested, make your way over to Destinypedia or the Ishtar Collective to learn more. But I think that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this bit of Destiny lore. Please subscribe below if you like the videos. And until next time, my friends, this is Karthus of the Goblin Gazette, signing off.
All this trouble to break into an old temple?
Even old wolves still bite. Shiro, what's your status?
Circling around to make sure the area is clear. Be there in a sec.
Well done, Guardian. The temple is secure. Now we can...
Shiro, get a lock on it.
I just picked up... Wait. Multiple impacts near the wall in Sector 17.
They're attacking the sensor grid. They must know where Siva is. Guardian, go to the Cosmodrome immediately. If Sepix escapes, the Fallen won't be our only problem.